We are back now with something that's super relatable for our Channel 3 Mom Squad.
Yeah, our friend Anna Zapp likes to find the humor in some everyday things that can be frustrating for moms. Take a look.
Did you guys look at the leaves? They're beautiful. Look at all the different colors. It's gorgeous. Seriously, guys, look at all the colors. That's not gonna last forever. Give me your iPad and look at the leaves. Look, they're beautiful. You think kids all over the world have leaves like this? You think they have this in Tokyo? They don't. No, don't touch them. They're dirty. Just look.
Now,
Happy birthday to your youngest daughter
Yeah,
today.
you saw her
also.
in that video. Today's her birthday. Happy birthday, Dakota. Mommy loves you. She's 6.
6 years old today.
that's awesome.
Okay, so they do have leaves in Tokyo, which she found
Okay,
out.
so there's like that reel went viral, and next thing I know, there's like almost 2 million views, and I look at the comments, I'm like, oh, let me see, and it's like, hey, lady, we have fall in Tokyo. Look, we have all the color changes of the leaves, and I was like, what? Like, so I was like, nobody fact checks me with my children. I just yell things all the time.
You just yell things all the time.
Right, but I found out that Florida and the South Florida, sadly, they don't have the change in leaves. No, certain areas of Texas, they sadly don't have it. California,
You learned
Tokyo.
a lot during this viral
Listen,
video.
the bottom line is we have great foliage, and the kids don't look at it because they are always like this. I do the same thing with my kids. I'm like, hey, and they're teenagers. I'm like, hello, look, I saw it.
Right. Yeah, they don't care. Like, I remember a point, like, when we were growing up, we would just look out the window. Like, when we were driving somewhere.
That's it. That's all you had to do.
Especially, I always got car sick, so I couldn't read or do anything else. So all you do is look out the window and play the
Same
license
thing.
plate game.
I used to count how many lampposts were like, I could count from here to like the Massachusetts border. I would just be like, 74, you know, like I'd be so, like that would be what I would do to entertain myself.
We would play the license plate game where we tried to find the different plates from each state in the United States. And then other than that, it was look out the window and say, hey, Mom, look at that. And the kids don't do that anymore.
I told my teenager, because she's going to be getting her license soon, I'm like, how do you know how to get places? Like, how do you...
GPS, she'll tell you.
Right, that's what she said. She's like, oh, don't all the cars have GPS? I'm like... Kind of, right.
Well, they do, because the old cars you can plug your phone in. I mean, unless they're old.
But it's also true that people, I think moms especially, they have a fascination with fall foliage.
It's true.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
All right.
Look out the window.
I mean, it really is gorgeous. And I don't know, it's like the older I get, the more obsessed I become with it. Like, as soon as I start seeing it, I'm like, it's time. It's time for the
happening.
leaves. It's all happening, and it's not going to last forever. So let's everybody look out the window.
Yeah, I totally agree. We have some trees in our backyard when they first started switching on that craziness out to school, which I don't know anyone who has happy kids in the morning when they're trying to get out to school. I don't know. I mean, but I'm like, hey, look, the bushes, Like,
It's true. Or you see like an especially vibrant red one. You're like, it's red. Look at the color red. It's beautiful.
And they're like, yeah, Ma, I
Stop
see
talking to me. I want a silent car ride.
it. Swipe. It's kind of sad in a way, though, right? You know what I mean? Like, they're not enjoying the nature as it occurs.
I mean, you could argue both sides of it. Like, they have other things to look forward to, like YouTube videos, I guess. I don't know.
I guess.
Yeah.
YouTube videos maybe about falling leaves.
Yeah.
Small furry animals
That's true.
that may or may not be real.
Other children opening gifts that you'll never have, like toys and things like that.
Like
love
they
that.
would rather look at someone else's haul.
Yes.
Now, wait a minute. Did you say your oldest is getting ready to drive? What?
Yeah, she's going to be 16 in March.
Are you nervous?
Well, I took her driving and she hit a curb so bad that I leapt out of the seat, like holding onto the seatbelt, like for dear life.
Do you do the hang on to the little dry
God,
cleaner thing? Yeah, my daughter was like, Mom, why do you always hang on to that? I'm like, what do you mean?
What do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about.
No, it is. I have to say, like, as parents and moms, like, we don't talk about it enough. When your kids are almost ready to get their licenses, there's nothing more terrifying in the entire world.
Yeah.
That the child you birthed is about to take over this giant machine and be in charge, right? It's so scary in a lot of ways.
It is scary.
Yeah.
You got to do a video on that.
Oh gosh, I will.
And the curb thing is a real thing.
Yeah, they hit the curb. And she's like, it's fine. That's why we have tires. Like, that's not why we have tires.
No, I'm sorry, Helena. The very first day she got her license, very first day we let her go out. She wanted to go to Target.
Yeah.
She took the turn too hard coming out of Bishop's Corner to go home. Like, she was just so scared she'd hit a car.
Yeah.
That instead she scraped the curb and literally had a license for an hour and got a flat tire.
Oh,
and
my gosh.
And I was at work
I remember this.
and had to wait for AAA. And she was crying like, how did this happen? I'm like, oh God, it's only been an hour, but she's better now.
Good to see you, Anna.
It was nice to see you guys,
And happy
too.
birthday to your daughter.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, Dakota.
Happy birthday,
You can
Dee.
catch the Anna and Raven show on Star 99.9, 99.9, or visit AnnaandRaven.com. You can also follow Anna on Instagram at Anna Zapp
On air.
On air.
On air.
Thank you
Okay.
so much.